Imagine a world where boiling waters, freezing temperatures, crushing pressures, and toxic chemicals are the norm. Sounds like a sci-fi movie, right? Yet, for some extraordinary creatures, this is just another day in the office. Whether it's the frigid Antarctic, the scalding deserts, or the deepest, darkest oceans, these animals redefine what it means to adapt and conquer. They don't just survive, they thrive in places that would make humans tap out in seconds. Prepare to be amazing video as we dive into the lives of these resilient, bizarre, and downright fascinating creatures. Dixiem, tardigrades. Meet the tardigrade, affectionately known as the water bear or moss piglet. These microscopic, chubby creatures, measuring a mere zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.5 millimeters, may not win any beauty contests, but they've mastered the art of survival like no other species. Tardigrades can withstand temperatures as low as minus 272 degrees Celsius, just a hair above absolute zero, and as high as 150 degrees Celsius. They can survive radiation thousands of times higher than what would kill a human and endure the vacuum of space. When faced with extreme conditions, tardigrades enter cryptobiosis, a state where they lose almost all their water content, and their metabolism slows to 0.01% of its normal rate. They produce a sugar called trehalose, which protects their cells, and their DNA-repairing proteins ensure survival even under heavy radiation. Scientists are fascinated by these tiny creatures, studying them for their potential in developing radioprotective drugs and understanding resilience in extreme environments like space exploration. 9. Pompeii worms, living on the edge of a boiling pot of water. That's everyday life for Pompeii worms. Found at depths of over 2,500 meters, 8,200 feet, near hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor, these worms thrive in temperatures that swing between 20 degrees Celsius and a sizzling 80 degrees Celsius. Their bodies are protected by a thick mat of symbiotic bacteria that act as insulation and shield them from the toxic chemicals spewed out by the vents. These bacteria also help the worms digest their food, creating a win-win relationship. Pompeii worms build delicate tubes around vent chimneys, which are among the hottest natural habitats on Earth. Researchers are intrigued by their heat-resistant enzymes, which could be used to create industrial processes for bioengineering or even designing thermostable proteins. 8. Antarctic midge. The Antarctic midge is a true underdog in the animal kingdom. Though it's only about 6 millimeters long, it survives one of the harshest climates on Earth. This midge spends most of its 2-year lifespan in a frozen state, with only a few weeks of activity during the Antarctic summer to feed and reproduce. When temperatures drop below minus 40 degrees Celsius, the midge uses its natural antifreeze, glycerol, to prevent ice crystals from forming in its cells. Remarkably, it also sheds 70% of its body water to avoid freezing solid. Unlike most insects, it has no wings, which prevents it from being blown away by fierce Antarctic winds. 7. Amargosa pupfish. The Amargosa pupfish is a small fish with a big attitude. Living in the Amargosa River and its nearby springs in Death Valley, California, this fish endures water temperatures that range from near freezing to a sweltering 42 degrees Celsius. It also thrives in waters with salinity levels twice that of seawater. The pupfish owes its survival to its rapid metabolism and the ability to regulate its body chemistry to cope with these extreme fluctuations. This remarkable adaptability has allowed it to persist for thousands of years in an environment where water is scarce and conditions are unforgiving. The Amargosa pupfish is not just a survivor, but a reminder that life can flourish even in the most inhospitable places. 6th, Yeti crab. The Yeti crab, discovered in 2005, is one of the most peculiar creatures of the deep sea. Found near hydrothermal vents at depths of over 2,200 meters, these crabs are covered in furry, bacteria-coated claws. The bacteria serve as both a food source and a protective layer, insulating the crabs from the toxic environment of the vents. Yeti crabs wave their claws in the nutrient-rich water to farm the bacteria, creating their very own underwater grocery store. Interestingly, these crabs are blind, relying on chemical cues and touch to navigate their pitch-black world. Their unique adaptations have made them a focus of deep-sea research, shedding light on how life can persist in such extreme and alien environments. Fifth, Saharan silver ant. The Saharan silver ant is the Usain Bolt of the insect world. Found in the scorching deserts of North Africa, these ants scuttle across the sand at incredible speeds, reaching nearly 1 meter per second, making them the fastest ants on Earth. Their long legs elevate their bodies above the burning sand, reducing heat exposure, while their silvery, reflective hairs keep them cool under the blazing sun. These ants venture out during the hottest part of the day when predators are sheltering from the heat. They rely on an extraordinary internal navigation system, using polarized sunlight patterns to find their way back to their nests. This navigation is so precise that researchers are studying it for applications in robotics and navigation technology. Fourth, wood frog. The wood frog is the ultimate winter survivalist. Found across North America, it can endure temperatures as low as -18 degrees Celsius by literally freezing solid. During the winter, the frog's liver produces large amounts of glucose, which acts as a natural antifreeze, protecting its cells and tissues from ice damage. Its heart stops beating, and its organs shut down, entering a state of suspended animation. Come spring, the frog thaws out and hops away, ready to breed and start the cycle again. This incredible adaptation has captured the attention of scientists studying cryogenics and organ preservation, with hopes that the frog's techniques could one day be applied to human medicine. If a frog can cheat death by freezing, who's to say we won't follow suit in the future? 3. Devil's Hole. Pupfish. The Devil's Hole pupfish has one of the most exclusive addresses on Earth, a single water-filled cavern in Nevada's Mojave Desert. This tiny fish, measuring just 2.5 centimeters, has adapted to survive in water temperatures around 33 degrees Celsius and with dangerously low oxygen levels. Its population often dips below 200 individuals, making it one of the rarest vertebrates on the planet. Scientists are fascinated by its ability to thrive in isolation and are working to conserve its fragile habitat. Despite its challenges, the pupfish has persisted for tens of thousands of years, a testament to the resilience of life in even the most restricted environments. Second, emperor penguin. Emperor penguins are the epitome of parental dedication. These Antarctic birds breed during the winter, with males incubating eggs for 2 months, while enduring temperatures as low as -60 degrees Celsius, and winds up to 200 kilometers per hour. The males huddle together in massive groups to conserve heat, shifting positions to ensure every bird gets a turn in the warmer center. When the chicks hatch, the parents take turns trekking up to 120 kilometers to the ocean to fish. Emperor penguins' adaptations, such as dense feathers, a thick layer of blubber, and efficient circulation, make them masters of cold weather survival. Their commitment to their young is a heartwarming reminder of the power of resilience and teamwork. First, Sahara desert ant. The Sahara desert ant is one of nature's most impressive heat warriors, thriving in conditions that would incapacitate most animals. These ants are known for their daring foraging expeditions, conducted during the hottest parts of the day when desert temperatures soar above 50 degrees Celsius and even the most tenacious predators seek shade. But why venture out at such a perilous time? Simple. It's a window of opportunity when predators like lizards are too heat-stressed to chase them. These ants rely on a combination of visual cues, like the position of the sun, and an internal pedometer, yes, a built-in step counter to navigate the vast, uniform desert terrain back to their nests. If these incredible animals wowed you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more wild and amazing stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.